So in this video we're going to take the derivative of the natural log of sine squared of pi x. Now I'm specifying here that our interval is between 0 and 1 because if you notice when we plug in 0 we get sine squared of 0, which is 0, and if we plug in 1 we get sine squared of pi, which is also 0, and we can't take the natural log of 0. Right? That doesn't exist. So we have to restrict ourselves between these two boundaries because at 0 and 1 we have undefined values. So let's take the derivative. Alright. So the chain rule says that we start with the outermost function, which in this case would be like our natural log. So remember the derivative of the natural log is 1 over the argument. But now we have to multiply by the derivative of that argument. Okay? So another way we could look at this is the derivative of sine of pi x squared. That way it's less ambiguous as to what this 2 means. So we still have this sine squared of pi x hanging out. Now, when we take the derivative of this, we have this squared is basically acting as our outside function. So we take the derivative as if that was just x. So we bring the 2 down, leaving the inside argument alone to the first power because we subtract 1 from the exponent. And now we multiply by the derivative of the inside. So we keep working our way in. Okay, so we keep going. Now, we do have to do the chain rule again because we have our sine is acting as our outer function. So remember the derivative of sine is cosine. So we differentiate sine, leaving the inside alone. And now we multiply with the derivative of our innermost function. So the derivative of pi x, remember when we have the derivative of x is 1, pi is a constant, so it can come out front. So we'll have 2 sine of pi x over sine squared of pi x times cosine of pi x times pi. So we could be considered done here, but we could clean this up a bit. So if you notice, we have a sine of pi x here, a sine squared of pi x on the bottom, so one of those can cancel. Alright, so now I'm just going to move things around. So I'm going to bring the pi to the front and write this as cosine of pi x over sine of pi x. But remember, cosine of something over sine of something is the same as the cotangent of that something. And so that is our derivative. 2 pi cotangent of pi x.